Blackstone Audio presents The Survivor, Families of Honor, Book 3, by Shelley Shepard Gray. This book is read by Heather Henderson.
Dedication. If you're a survivor, this book is for you. Epigraph. I'm afraid that maybe when I come that you will be different from the way I want you to be, and that I'll be different from the way you want me to be. I'm afraid that there will be fighting, obsession, losing your temper, competitive opposition, backstabbing, gossip, conceit, and disorderly conduct. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 20. We value the light more fully after we've come through the darkness. Amish proverb. Chapter 1. Finally, Mattie Lapp had Graham Weaver trapped. For most of their visit to the hospital, she'd been trying to speak privately with him, but every time she'd found her nerve, something would happen. Either she would get called away for one more blood test, or Graham would be busy chatting with one of the Englishers in the waiting room. As the hours passed, she'd bite her tongue and bide her time. Not very patiently, however. She'd always secretly thought patience was somewhat overvalued. Now was her chance. At the moment, she and Graham were the only 2 people on the elevator at the Geauga County Hospital. As the elevator doors closed, Mattie knew she had only mere seconds before they would reach the ground level. Only seconds to speak her mind. Clearing her throat to get his attention, she said, "Graham, would you do something for me?" Though he'd been standing in front of the doors and watching the numbers blink overhead, Graham turned to her with his usual understanding smile. "Of course, anything." Nervously, she glanced at the blinking number. 9. The elevator stopped. The doors opened. Her breath caught. This had been the very worst of ideas. Maybe she'd get a reprieve. Nay, no one entered. The Lord was obviously telling her it was now or never. As the doors closed with a whoosh, she blurted, "Graham, it's like this. I need you to help me find a husband." In a flash, his kind expression turned dark and stormy. "Mattie, the things you think of. Why in the world would I want to do that?" This was a terribly bad idea, but now that she'd said it, she had to follow through. "I don't want to be alone anymore. I want a man of my own," she said in desperation. Felt herself blush at her poor explanation. Honestly, it sounded as...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?